Hello everyone, my name is Zane Pereira and this is my presentation, How They Keep Us Down. So to start off, I have a question. After high school, have any of you ever felt lost or confused? A little backstory on me. I have. I was a cashier. I hated the customer support. A lot of people treat you like trash. I decided to go into the military, but then I didn't go into the military. Went to the college, moved to Idaho. I was a mess. I didn't know where to go, and I think the main reason was how poorly I was taught throughout my childhood. I think the second reason for that was the lack of creativity. Now, both of those things, they point to one thing, and that is the banking approach. Now, my main thesis slash question was, can I counteract the banking approach? Can I counter it? Because if we can counter it, then we don't have to worry about the negatives. Now, Paul Frere, the writer and educator of Pedagogy of the Oppressed, explains the banking approach as education that becomes an act of depositing in which the students are the depositories and the teacher is the depositor. He also states the scope of action allowed to the students extends only as far as receiving. And when I interviewed my dad for this research, he told me something similar. He said, when the teacher doesn't care, the students aren't going to care either. And that's kind of sad because that tells me that the system is failing and life after high school, education system is failing us and they're not preparing us. And my favorite quote from Paulo is knowledge emerges only through invention and reinvention. The restless and patient continuing, hopeful inquiry beings pursue with the world and with others, basically saying you cannot learn without the creativity and help of others. Now, next slide. This is Kim Kiyosaki, and she wrote, You've been trained to be broke. Throughout your high school, your elementary days of learning, everything you did every single day was told to you. So the educational system is only teaching employees, people that do their job. Now, another quote she kind of says that reminds me of my favorite quote from Paulo is, I'm gonna summarize it. The only way we grow and learn is stretching ourselves and getting out of the comfort zone, right? So basically, the only way we're learning is if we go do something that we haven't done before. In a classroom setting, when it's the banking approach where the teacher teaches and the students learn, and something you see and you're not getting it, it's probably because you're only memorizing it and not doing some interactive way to get out of the comfort zone of banking approach. Now, this reminds me, or this is going to lead me to a cartoon I found. Dennis finally makes the decision to step out of his comfort zone. And look at it. It is a grown man in a baby cage, and that is the figurative language of stepping out of your comfort zone. So adults stepping out of their comfort zone and still being an adult. So it's basically saying that's what you do every day. I pay more because I don't qualify for fast food. Now moving on to money problems. My friend Luke, he don't he doesn't qualify for fast food, so he pays a lot more. My dad, he's still in debt. It's a scam. They don't believe in the system. The average student debt is $39,000. Wow. That leads me on my next thing. What can we do? Zane, like, how can we ensure the best education? Zane, is college even worth it? Calm down, calm down. Becoming a learner is the first thing you need to do to ensure you get the best education. You're in college for good reasons to develop critical and solve problems, critical thinking skills. You need to become who you are by learning in college. You're not in college to become an employee. A lot of people join college thinking once I graduate, I'm gonna get this job, I'm gonna do this. No, you need to learn every single day for the rest of your life to become the best person you can be. And that is how you counteract the banking approach in one way. And the purpose of college is not to learn professional skills, but it's to become a learner. Now, is it worth it? Is college worth it? It really depends. It really depends on your money, your goals, and your dedication. Now, the reason is for dedication is 40% of people of undergraduates drop out. 55% of people take out loans, and 50% of workers hate their jobs once they graduate. So you got to be really careful here because you can get one, you're already backed up against the odds because the teachers teach and the students learn, and that's it. You don't have any say, right? But that's wrong. You do. You can ensure you have the best education, ensure you don't get stuck in the debt trap. And that is when it comes to Dave Ramsey, the Total Money Makeover. This man, I would recommend reading this book. He describes how to get out of debt and how to stay out of debt and how to set up your future for your family. I would really recommend reading that. You don't want to get stuck in debt and you want to ensure you have the best education. Those are the only ways to counter um, the banking approach. Now, I hope you guys really enjoyed the slide. I tried to take like a little darker theme to it, like not spooky, not scary, but something to like make us dig deep, feel something. Everyone was doing, some simple. I kind of wanted to dig a little bit, so I hope you enjoyed it.